Hello, Leo. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is going to be your February monthly reading 2026. I have three decks here placed out. I have the Cats Rule the Earth Tarot Familiars, and this is the Cat Tarot. So we're doing a theme, and this is in honor of you, Leo. This is a very cat animal oriented deck choice, and I also want to welcome you to February is going to be when supposedly our actual new year begins. I guess February 17th, thereabouts, according to the experts of astrology, begins the actual year of the horse. So all of this prep time that we've had in January leading up to that February 17th mark is just gotten us ready, a little bit of a jump start into the year of the horse. So with that in mind, I just felt very called and led towards animal decks, animal themed decks. So I'm actually going to go with Cat Tarot for you. So I'm going to move the other ones off to the side. If I'm going to do clarification, I'll use Lisa Parker's Tarot Familiars. It's got a lot of different animals in it, but still very beautiful and cool. So let me shuffle while I'm also giving you a little tip and a heads up. I'm going to do a monthly reading. So this is for the energy of the month of February. Know that we're in Aquarius season, and that is air energy. So that's very mentally oriented, very in the mind, very thought process, very strategic, speaking, thinking, writing, talking, very communicative. So all of those elements and themes could be helping. Just tune into your intuition, to your higher self while I'm completing the shuffle, asking for your highest, purest version of truth, love, and light. And let's bring out what you need to see that will help you in your journey through the month of February for the sign of Leo, the fire sign Leo. Let's start off in this Celtic cross spread with your recent past. What brought you into February? What energy brought you into the new month of February? Leo. One more shuffle. Leo, this recent past energy, we have the Two of Swords, oddly enough. No, I'm sorry. That is not. That is the Nine of Swords. Goodness. Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is not that emotionally steady. I'm going to get into it, but that's there, your recent past. Let's talk about that. Let me lay the cards out. Otherwise, I'll get busy talking and then we'll be here all night. So, Nine of Swords is your recent past, meaning that it's exiting. That's good. Let's talk about your current energy. Where are you standing? What are you looking like? What's your energy like right now in this present moment? Justice. Major arcana for the sign of Libra. Justice is very fair and balanced and equitable. We'll get into it a little more. What's challenging that? You seem to be really standing for what is right. Very passionate about something in your life that just needs to be dealt with in the right way. What's challenging that? You're being challenged by this is the Four of Swords. So you just want to take a break. You just want to relax. You want to kick your heels up and kick your shoes off and drink a glass of wine and take a bubble bath. You don't want to deal maybe with this something big. It's a major arcana, so something big. But you just want to take a break. All this sword energy. Justice is Libra, so that's very air energy as well. Aries had the same kind of reading. Lots of swords. So that's interesting to me when the season that we're in shows up in the readings. What's on your mind? What are you thinking about a lot? What's going on in your brain, on your mind? The Knight of Wands. So this is fire energy. This is kind of more up your alley. This is very playful, fun, adventurous. That's on your mind. You're thinking about that. That's kind of who you want to be, what you want to be about. Down below, what's going on? You might not be aware of this. This could be a secret to you. This could be something that you're keeping your cards close to your chest about. You aren't really showing this one to the world. And this is the Six of Wands, more fire. So that's interesting to me. Your head and your tail are all about play and having fun and feistiness. Six of Wands. What is in your upcoming or near future? Upcoming near future. Whoa. The Empress. The Empress is about, it's more Libran energy. It's Venus. So it's beautiful. It's elegant. It's lovely. Very feminine. The Empress is very feminine energy. I'm going to keep the staff portion of the spread face down, and we're going to come back and talk. So the first part of the staff is your energy, overall energy. The second is the external energy. It's in your environment. And then your hopes and your fears. And then your final outcome. Under the deck, at the bottom of the deck, is the Ace of Cups. So lovely, beautiful. This is elegant, nurturing, loving. Cup is being filled. You are either giving yourself so much self-love, taking such good, sweet care of yourself, or someone's doing that for you. Someone's coming in and saying, Leo, listen, I love you, and I want to give you what you need so that you feel loved and you feel taken care of. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your recent past, that Nine of Swords, that is stress, that's worry, that's staying up all night, not getting a good sleep, being stressed out, being worried, being fretful. It's just contemplation. It's analysis paralysis. So what brings you into February is like maybe that thought process of, God, I'm glad that's over. I am so glad that this is done. I'm so glad that everything I've been thinking about, worrying about, fretting about, it's over. It's in my recent past. I'm glad to see that chapter close. Bringing you into your current position. Your current position is this major arcana, the card Justice, representing the sign Libra. Libra is the only inanimate object in all of astrology. In the zodiac signs, they're represented with a scale set. So that firm base, the two scales, weighted, everything always has to be balanced universally. So if there's been a season of stress, worry, and fear, the scales have to balance themselves back to equilibrium. Everything's fine, everything's steady, everything's good. So there is this sense of either just a very minor justice system, or this is a big deal. In your current position as Justice, you could be actually, I'm going to file a suit. I'm going to file for divorce. I'm going to get married. Anything that involves the court system, the legal system, Justice can represent. So here in your current position, any number of possibilities are present here. Anything to do with the legal system, or just plain and simple balance, truth, and fairness. That could be in your current energy right now. And what challenges that for you is this Four of Swords. You just want to take a freaking mental break. You want to take a load off. You want to go lay down on your couch and turn the lights down low and light the candle and drink the wine and not think about whatever it is that's challenging you in your pursuit of justice, your pursuit of the legal system, your pursuit of whatever it is that's going on in your life. Every Leo that could receive this reading, there could be something different going on in each of your lives. But challenge is that you just want to mentally relax like this cat. Just chill. on your mind is the Knight of Wands. You want to move towards something. You want to move towards passionate energy. You want to be romantic. You want to be intimate. You want to be frisky and fun loving and just like chasing this little colored yarn around. You want to play and have fun. The Knight of Wands is here for a good time, not a long time. They move in and they move out just as fast. So they're not someone that wants this all sustaining forever commitment. They want a right now fun time. And that can be in any way, shape, or form. It's just that on your mind, you just want to have fun. I keep thinking Cyndi Lauper, girls just want to have fun. You can be a man or a woman and receive that kind of a message, but ultimately the message is you just want to let your hair down and be footloose and fancy free. So all this serious subject matter that's going on here, and then you just want to relax, but you also want to have a good time. Down in the bottom of your spread, what you might not be aware of, but it's definitely there, is the Six of Wands, which is victory and success, which is I want to be celebrated. I want to be noticed for what I've done. All my achievements and all my hard work and all my effort. The thing about the Six of Wands is that you will be. And it's down in the bottom of your reading. You might not be aware of it, but maybe that has something to do with justice being in the heart of your spread. You had to go to HR. You had to file a report. And at the bottom of your spread is Six of Wands. You will be recognized and noticed, and it will be confirmed for you that you're in the right, that suit that you had to file, you're in the right. You're going to be the winner, essentially. The Six of Wands is very much winning energy. In your upcoming near future, the Empress, you are like sitting on your throne, and you are the energy of all four queens. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You're all of those lovely feminine energy queens. The Empress is mother energy, mother nature, divine mother, spirit goddess. The Empress is ruled by the planet Venus. So everything to do with beauty and elegance and the aesthetic of your life. And you're really noticing maybe after this court settlement, or you do get married, or you do get divorced, or something big is going on in the legal system for you, you're going to sit and you're going to relish in the outcome. The outcome is going to have you in your Empress energy, relishing that, feeling so celebrated and supported in whatever it was that you've done. Look how it almost looks smug, but with a cat, I mean, they always have that look on their face because they're just so regal. They're so elegant. They're so, I just love cats. And this one in the Empress energy, I am just celebrating their victory, their achievement. Six of Wands, Empress. And this is Taurus and a more Libra. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have, it's very earthy. It's very earthy. But with that air element too, it's just beautiful. You could be feeling really beautiful. You could be beautifying your home, yourself, or your life. Maybe you're giving your life an overhaul that we just need to spruce things up a bit. Your internal energy, how all of this has you feeling, is the Two of Pentacles. You have this feeling inside of, I need to get balance back in my life. Some reason the scales may have tipped in one direction more than the other, and I need to get things back in the right. The Two of Pentacles says, I'm feeling a little bit of juggling, like I have priorities, two big priorities: my husband, my job, my hobbies and my interests, and my home. And I'm feeling pulled in two directions. This is internally making me feel like I'm a juggler, and I need to stop the juggling act and just focus on one thing. One thing is going to be my ultimate priority. I can't have all these different irons in the fire. I need to be really focused on one important thing in my life. Two of Pentacles. Your external energy, it's outside of you, it's your environment, it's your workplace, it's your home, it's your family. It's the Page of Swords. They're being a little nosy. They're being a little sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. You know, this could be your sister. This could be your coworker who keeps putting their head over the cubicle and asking, what are you working on? What are you doing? What is that for? Why? How? Everything with all the what, where, why, and how. That's the Page of Swords. They're nosy. They're curious. They're inquisitive. And this can be, you know, devious or not. It could just be somebody who just wants to know about you. They could be looking at social media. They could be looking you up on the internet. They're finding you and they're finding out about you and they're reading things you've posted. And, you know, the Page of Swords is sleuthy, detective, a spy. They could be a stalker. And so I'm not trying to scare you, but maybe this is your call to tighten up a little bit of who you share things with and what you share about yourself. And just know that somewhere in your environment, you have a little bit of a peeping Tom, if you will, a tomcat. So again, not to scare you, that's information and that's good for us to know so we can tighten things up a bit. Your hopes and your fears. This is another major arcana. This is the star, and this is representing the sign of Aquarius. The star is your hopes, your dreams, believing in the healing outcome of a situation. Oddly enough, this is in your hope and your fear category. So possibly there's a little bit of fear attached to the ultimate outcome of something. The interesting thing about the star is the angel that's usually represented in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The star has an angel with a foot on the ground and a foot in the water, a little bit of heaven, a little bit of earth, a little bit of healing, a little bit of awareness mentally. The star is, it's just overall a very positive, illuminated, good news card. And it's in your hopes and your fears. So you might want a good outcome, but you might also be a little afraid of what's that going to mean for everything if everything fixes itself, or if things get dealt with in the justice system. What is that going to mean for me ultimately? There's a little bit of a hope and a fear about the outcome of something. Your final outcome, your overall, is the Two of Cups. This is love, soulmate energy. When two become one, it's very much got the tails intertwined. We're joined. We're together. This is very much about love because we're dealing with cups. This is our heart energy. But this can also indicate as a final outcome, there's a joining of forces. Like we're going to go into business together. We're going to get married. Maybe there was a proposal here, and or you did go get married, and the final outcome is soulmate union, happy together. The two become one. We've joined forces. There's duality. There's balance. There's intuition. We love each other. We're secure in our feelings. Our Two of Cups. Very lovely. Let's grab the clarification deck here. I'm going to just do an overall clarification. 3 cards from the second deck as an overlay of the reading for the month of February. For the sign of Leo, let's get a clarification row out for them. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, share the video if you feel called or willing. That would be great. Just 3 cards out for Leo. Let's clarify February's reading for them. This is really lovely. Overall, it's very positive. It looks like things are really going in your favor. That one wanted to jump out. That is the Knight of Swords. Definitely movement towards communication. Oh, wow, those just all flopped out. Let's just do one more shuffle through. Moving towards communication. Things aren't ready to be revealed yet. There's some secrets, mysteries. And the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the deck towards an opportunity, an offer, a beginning. The Knight of Swords is very much information oriented, very communicative, very much they're either running away from something or they're running towards something where communication is involved. So they don't want to have a conversation. You're never going to catch them. But if they do, they're going to come towards you. They're going to want to sit down. We're going to have, let's get everything on the table. Let's talk. Again, this is sword energy. This is very appropriate for Aquarius season. The major arcana is the moon. So overall, there is some things that aren't ready to be revealed to everybody yet. There's some secrets. There is maybe the justice we talked about. The something is under wraps right now. An ultimate decision is a little bit, it's hidden. It's in the dark. It's under the light of the moon. So it's not ready to be put out into the full light for everyone to know about. So it's very intuitive. It's very emotional. There is some secret mysteriousness to the moon. And then with the knights on each side, there's movement toward, we want to secure our situation. We want security. We want to know what we're dealing with. We want to move towards that. But we also need to get more information. And because we've got the moon here, it's not available to us to know about. So we just need to hold steady. The Knight of Pentacles moves very slow. And ultimately, they'll get to their destination, but it might take a while for everything to be brought out into the wide open for everyone to know. Leo, this is your reading. Thank you again. Comment as you feel fit. I love hearing from you. And again, I ask for you to be blessed and be well. Namaste.